Good morning, Jim Distortion here, doing a daily short for Distortion's Got Issues in my van, waiting to go to weigh-in for Slimming World this morning. Obviously with all the Christmas hoo-ha and all the eating and drinking, I put on a couple of pounds. But what I wanted to talk to you today is about self-image and, you know, the perception of yourself that you have. I've always been overweight, mostly since I was a little boy, always eating too much, always, you know, not... I used to exercise an awful lot, you know, I used to play rugby and all of this. But what I've always known, like, is that I would be the butt of people's jokes when I was younger. I got bullied a little bit until I was big enough to sort that out. And it's always made me feel bad about myself, my body and the way I look. But now I'm older and I'm a bit more balanced in my mental health, if you like. I can see that, excuse me, I can see that what needs to happen to make changes is that you need to want to change. Same as any addiction, you need to want to get well. You need to want to sort yourself out and get different. Now, at Slimming World, I used to be 23 stone. Yeah, that's a lot of heavy. Okay, and then so now I go to Slimming World, and the first time I went to Slimming World, I lost 4 stone. Which was amazing, and it was a great thing. But obviously being that heavy, you know, your weight does fall off as long as you eat properly, and Slimming World provides me with what I need. You have to weigh in every week, and basically you're in front of a group of people. They don't see what you weigh or anything, but you know, we all talk about it. And then the woman who has your book, who writes it all down, knows how much you've lost or how much you've gained, and they talk to you about it. There's no judgment. But what there is a feeling that you don't want to let people down, and I think that resonates with me somewhere. So, you know, I then make sure that I do my best when I'm on it. Obviously through Christmas, Christmas, chocolate, turkey, all of that is what I wanted to eat, so I did. When you make a decision, it's usually based on 3 things. There's a need or a want from you. It's you want other people to see you in the light that you want to be seen in, and 3, your residual self-image has changed. A residual self-image is a picture of yourself that your brain holds that I think you'd like to be. It's not always, you know, perfect. We don't all look like Brad Pitt or the female equivalent of, you know. We all have this residual self-image, which is a picture of ourselves in our mind, the way that we think we are. And that residual self-image is never truly true. If you've seen The Matrix, you know what I'm talking about. You know, so I think that residual self-image, when it stops being what you want it to be and reality creeps into that, then I think then is when you start to change your thinking about changing yourself, about making yourself into something that fits you. Yes, everyone doesn't like being teased about being overweight or being too short or too fat or whatever the hell. But what people don't realise is you just live with the suffering, if you like, of being talked down to about being bullied. And when you're talked down to about things, yeah, it makes you sad, but you don't necessarily do anything about it. And for anyone who is overweight, I can tell you, you can do something about it, but you have to want to. And then also you have to find the right thing that works for you. Everyone well, I'm telling you, Slimming World works for me, but I can't tell you it'll work for everyone. You know, you have to socially interact with people. You have to make sure that you join in with the whole thing to a point. They have tasters and stuff, and I don't go to those. I don't want to eat food from other people's kitchens. I don't know where they've been. I also, the first time I went to Slimming World, where I lost the 4 stone, I did start to feel like I was losing weight, so other people didn't have to. You know, as long as I lost weight, then it would be all right. Obviously, that's probably a bit twisted way of thinking about it. But at the end of the day, I lost the weight I needed, and then I lost interest for a bit. So then I went away, I put on a little bit back, but not that much. And now I'm back to where I was. So now I can start again. So I've lost a stone this time. So, you know, I'm under 19 stone. I'm 18 stone 4, I think it is at the minute. You know, I want to be 17 stone so I can be healthy. But I wanted to really just press upon the point that you have to have everything in place before you can change yourself for any reason. Yeah, you have to have all your ducks in a row, I believe the phrase is. So if you're struggling against something and you're fighting against yourself, it's not going to work. If you can make peace with yourself somehow, You know, find a way, yeah, to tell yourself that, you know, if you do this, you'll do this. Cause and effect. If I lose weight, I'll be healthier. That's why I'm doing this. So I can stay around longer for my son. My residual self-image changed. Obviously, you know, I'm bald underneath this hair. Look, there's no hair. I'm an egghead. Right? I'm all right with that. I never have a problem with that. I used to have hair. I burnt most of it out using blonde, scalpy bleach when I was a musician. So, you know, I'm all right now with the fact that, yes, I'm overweight, but I can lose it and I can do something about it. It took me to 45 to get there, really, I suppose. All right, let's say 42. But now, you know, I'm seeing the benefits of being healthier. I'm seeing, you know, whatever. But the switch in my head was my residual self-image changing. My residual self-image became negative. The picture of myself in my head became something I didn't want. And that was when everything changed. So I'm wondering whether, you know, that's the way people need to look at things. You know, be they alcoholics, be they drug addicts, be they overweight, be they whatever. If your residual self-image doesn't like that, then maybe, just maybe, you can change things. All right. Press the subscribe button if you can. And then there's another video up there. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care.